Hello, the Real Snakes here, and before we begin, can you please subscribe to my channel? Please. Anyway, I went to watch Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny yesterday, and I've got to say, first 20 minutes it's an Indiana Jones film. It felt like one, he was de-aged. It's kind of what country it was, but like Nazis are destroying, taking all these artifacts from around, getting attacked by don't know whoever the good guys are. And then Jones is like, you've lost. You found Berlin's is down, and Hitler's king is missing. Well, hid because he's a coward. And Indiana Jones is funny and it's great. And then we meet then Hannibal's in there like this is the monster that killed the Christian bad Christian Lord or something like that. And then they take Indiana Jones to the top floor while they escape with a thing that Hitler wants. They're heading to a train, and Indy's friend is the guy he was in Captain America, the first Avenger film. He was Red Skull's right hand man. He was in it. But anyway, they take Indy to the top floor. They're about to hang him, and he's gone on about trying to escape before they do it. Gone on about Nazis. And then there's a bomb that comes in. But he doesn't blow it straight away, but he falls to the floor, and then Indiana Jones obviously escapes by luck, really. Like, it blows up at the bottom. And then he's like hanging and trying to get the thing off his head while he's falling down and stuff. Kind of fun. I like it. I like seeing it. Reminds me of old Indiana Jones, like the first three. And then he obviously escapes that. He knocks on the car window and that's the opposite. And he punches him in the face and knocks him out. Then he gets in the car, but it turns out there's other Nazis like in the car. They don't realise he's Indiana Jones, he's got a helmet on. He's trying to catch up to the train. He drives off and the bike's like, what's going on? The people in the car screaming at him, and then he pushes one bike to a wall and it explodes and kills the guy. And then he opens the car window and jumps on the other bike and knocks one of them out and throws him because of the car wheel. He grabs the other fight with the other one, and then he grabs the train, gets on the train, and one of them sees one of them one of them saw the bike go flying, and he starts that's out and nicks the uniform and stuff. Essentially, and then he's on a train, so it's like, yeah, he's got to trying to find them once. He doesn't know that his friend's been captured. The main Nazi guy gets told that the thing that they're after weapon is a fake, and they're like, oh god, Hitler's gonna be mad. But then Hannibal's like, oh, there's another thing that actually works. The dial, well, half the dial, because the other half is missing. But it's funny, like he's walking through, and there's Nazis, and he takes the thing off. He walks over. Uh, what he turns around that he's in another car with sleeping Nazis. Oh shit! And then he runs. Hilarious. He's like, too many Nazis. The Nazis have always been the bad guys, really. Except for Temple of Doom, whether or not, but I think that at the beginning the Nazis were not okay. But yeah, this film, 20 minutes is awesome. The fact of a train, that's good. But it turns out like, since it's like planes in the air, hit the gun that shoots like planes out the sky, and goes flying around and it shoots all the Nazis off the car. Get rid of all the bad guys except for two, because they're the main characters. But yeah, that did all the work for him. They're part of a train with the main guy. He gets shot by Indy's friend, and he gets, and then Indy says a stupid line like, "Spoil the victory," and he kicks off the plane, kicks off the train, and that's so. And then Animal appears, but then he gets hit by a pipe. They jump into the river, they survive. And then this is where the movie starts to go downhill, and I don't know why we want to see this, but Indiana Jones is an old, miserable man sleeping on the couch with beer in his hand, naked, well, half naked, got a t-shirt, and then gets woken up by music and he's angry and he's got a bat in his hand. And the guy's like, "It's Moon Day," and he shuts the door on him. Plus, they have been having a job of teaching kids about psychology, but turns out no one cares about that. Because in the first one, in the first three, they actually care. Well, I'll say, yeah, the first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark, the kids care and they're in love with him and stuff like that, but they're actually listening to him. And in Crusade, they also listen to him. So I don't understand why in this one no one gives a crap about what he's teaching, except for one person who's the most annoying character in this film. Phoebe Waller-Bridge's character, Ellen. She knows everything, everything. She knows more than anyone in the class. No one cares in the class. Except for this was that he recognised that it's his goddaughter. The other friend who was on the train, that's his daughter, but he hasn't seen her for like 18 years, we find out. He's so, like, annoying. Indiana Jones is just, he takes us to, like, the after dial, like, drove the dad crazy. And we see a flashback when the dad's, he wants to destroy it, and he takes, he's like, "This is destroy your life." So he takes it, um, and then give him the heart when he's a kid. It's just so boring. Too long, right? The film is way, way too long. Indiana Jones, all his action scenes, they're either him riding a horse, he's in a car, jumping car to car, he's in a car, jumping car to car, goes to a ball, and it's not, his action is not even good. It's the most boring, generic. He's an old man, and who wants to see an old man Indiana Jones? Not me. It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand what they were thinking with this. And this made Crystal Skull so much better, which I didn't think was possible. I liked Crystal Skull, but how do you make Crystal Skull more better than this? Like, this Crystal Skull was more action packed than Indiana Jones could do stuff, fighting and stuff, and it's an adventure. This one's not even an adventure because you don't even want to go on the adventure. Gets forced into it. Gets framed for being a killer. Like, so the CIA are working with Hannibal because he's the one who helped the Americans get to the moon. But he's got Nazis with him that no one knows that Nazis. And he's talking to a guy who's like, "So you glad you won the war?" He's like, "Yeah." But you didn't win the war, Hitler lost the war. Well, that's losing a fucking war. So technically they won the war, so what are you on about? This film is so stupid with the characters. Like, yeah, they're trying to get to Indiana Jones. Turns out that the Nazis that I'm working with killed some innocent people. But what you do with that? And they're meant to be like CIA. So they're Nazis in disguise. I don't know. And then Ellen has what she wants and what in the aim with the bad guys, someone get captured or go to prison or get killed or whatever. Just doesn't care about him, so I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you locking him in there? He pushes he escapes, manages to escape by pushing like, pushes the shelves over and then escapes. But he makes phone calls to the police but gets caught. They put him in a truck and then you're like, oh, okay. He can't fight back because he's too old now. They have to walk through this protesters saying, we won't go, and he's shouting. And then he pushes the Nazi in the face and escapes. And then he finds a horse and gets on a horse and escapes. Goes down to the subway, onto the tracks, dodging the trams and stuff like that. And somehow the woman that's the cop, the black woman, she just appears somehow. Like she's teleporting to get there and like it makes no sense when if you look at it, it doesn't make sense. Then yeah, it looks weird, he's on a train, on a horse, gets on a train. Like subway's faster, but he's not even good. Not even like awesome like the other ones where you can fight even doing these usual stuff, like whip and that are so annoying. Elements of where she's like, you're a grave robber. He's not a grave robber, he's saving history, but in a museum. He just wants it for money, she doesn't even care about it. Which is ridiculous, she doesn't care about anything. They get trying to sell a dial to make a profit. So she didn't tell all that. Yeah, it's just the worst character, she's so annoying, and she does most of the stuff that Indy would do, but oh no, he's too old. He's done it again, they made another miserable old bitter man who's lost his son in a war, Vietnam War, I think. Son died. Not Vietnam, whatever it was, some war. Son died. Anyway, let me say it. Can you please subscribe? It's really appreciated. I'm trying to get to 100 or whatever, but please consider subscribing. Anyway, let's get back to this. Yeah, he ends up, he ends up in, is it Morocco or something? Oh, some country. But she's in a private auction and he's trying to get the thing back because he's like, that's my property. And actually, it's not. And then the bad guy comes in, Hannibal, and he's like, that's my property. And she's like, no, you stole it, I stole it, you stole it. Capitalism, I don't think that's how capitalism is. Capitalism isn't that. Capitalism is like companies, private companies making money, which is what Disney is and Lucasfilm. They are capitalism and I'm gonna go at it like I don't understand that at all. It's just ridiculous thing to say. This film is retarded. I love the bit where he got the whip there, he's like, back, and then the on comes on him, shoots on the table. But not one of them shoots down. They all shoot in a straight line. He escapes, after the bad guy. Then this guy turns up, this mobster that apparently she pretended she was in love with and all that, and driving the car, or whatever the car's called. Then they have he jumps on the back of the Nazi's car, she starts strangling Hannibal. Hannibal's getting strangled, the bad guys are trying to stop it. Then Jones pulls the door open, one of them goes flying out. But she has to let go because she's about to die. Goes back and red Indians. It's just so stupid. He starts driving. The kid's like, that way. He's like, no, I know how to drive. That's what he did. He's just driving. His actions based on him just freaking driving in a car and that. Yeah, the bad guys get away. then Indians like we need to forget the other piece for them. And the kid gets kidnapped, so they have to get there before and they find the secret passage, which is climbing up and it's like, I'm too old, like my knees, my back, everything hurts, oh my god. Because I'm old, you get it, I keep, well why bring him back? Just leave after free, but no, you made Crystal Skull. I like Crystal Skull, but we didn't need it, and then this one is just disrespectful. This reminds me a lot like The Lost Jedi, which I hated that one. Really, I really hated that one. So bad. And anyway, yeah, they climb up there and solve the puzzle. That's to catch up to just the kid escaped. And yeah, the shootout. Indiana Jones gets shot now in the chest now out, and yeah, that's for like 20 minutes of the film and he's fine. He don't die. Just like he's about to die. They take him on the plane, the Nazis, and they go to. I think they're going to go back to World War Two, but it turns out they go back into the Roman War, and they're all fighting and defeat the dragons and stuff. And yeah, they're like getting shot by the weapons that they have on the ships to bring the dragons down. And turns out Eleanor jumped on the plane and it's like somehow there was room underneath for her to climb and stuff. It was just human size about this. And it drops a bunch of Nazis out. That one like the thing, you know, when you open the plane and they fall. And the one's just like, sorry, but you are Nazis, and then he grabs her. Indiana Jones has to save him, but he's getting 8 shoots for that surface. Oh yeah, because Indiana Jones doesn't get to beat the bad guy. The bad guy gets shot by Eleanor, and then the plane crashes and they die. While Indiana Jones and Eleanor escape with the parachute. So yeah, that's silly. And then the kid is following them into the plane. He lands. And they meet. I can't remember what his name is. Then Venom and Russian, yeah, not Russian. Depends on what I said that. Is he Roman or something? That you're always gonna come here. So apparently the time travel thing it brings you back to the Roman world, which okay, that sucks, I guess. And then this is where we get Indiana Jones giving up. He's like, I'm gonna stay here. I've got nothing back at home. I'm divorced. And my son's dead. I've got nothing. And what does Eleanor do? She knocks him out, and it goes to black. And he wakes up in his bed. And he's like, you should have left me there. She's like, you could have done that. You don't want to stay there. You're not that. You would never do that. It's never you. You never say that. And then he's talking to Eleanor, and then who comes back? It's Marilyn. Is it Marilyn? Can't remember. But she turns up. His ex-wife turns up, and then best friend turns up. The guy out of Raiders, yeah, Raiders. He turns up with his kids, and then I was like, "Let's go for ice cream." And Indiana Jones can stay, and they can talk, and Eleanor walking down the street with them, and then he goes up the hat, and the black goes black, and he grabs that, and that's in the movie. This movie sucks anyway. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. This movie is terrible. I don't know what they were thinking, but yeah. Goodbye.